Take a next question for Louis Bond. There we go. Dan Rubin, get after it.
Lewis, you just asked KP just about the culture and how it might have changed or how it's differed this year under Coach O'Brien. Specifically offensively, what are some of the changes just that he's been able to institute that has helped you improve as a football player?
It's just the confidence that he's instilled in like everybody individually and as a team. Like he picks us up. He tells us what we can do well, what we need to improve on. So I feel like me personally, when I hear him talk about I have a chance to play at the next level, it motivates me. It makes me play my best game and be the best me I can at all times.
Okay, we'll take the next one from Trevor Haas.
How's it going, Lewis?
Good, you?
Good, thanks. I want to ask you about Reed Harris. He's obviously had tons of ability, since he was a young kid, but he's really taken it to the next level late in the season. Just what do you think has clicked for him to take it to the next level?
I think a little bit of it is opportunity. He's gotten more opportunities with 50-50 balls. I feel like that's what he does well. So like getting more opportunities to show who he is what's really been the biggest difference to me. Like you said, he's been had the talent since he stepped in here last year. It's just about opportunities, and he's getting his opportunities, taking advantage of them.
We'll take the next one from Richard Thompson of Mass Live.
Hey, Lewis, just talk about the red zone offense. It really started clicking in the last four games. Not settling for field goals, going forward on fourth down a little more. Just talk about that a little bit, please.
Well, when you can run the ball in the red zone, it makes everything a lot easier. I think we had a great O line this year. We pride ourselves on having a good O line. We got good backs, Kai, Turbo, Trayshawn, Jordan. Like we got good backs and a good O line. So it makes it easier to run the ball down there, and it makes everything else easier when you can run the ball in the red zone.
Okay, we'll take the next one from Sarab Gokarn from the Heights.
Hey, Lewis, as someone who's been at BC for a few years now, what is this opportunity for 8 wins, which hasn't been done in 15 years? What does that mean to you?
Well, it's big. Winning 8 games, like you said, it hasn't been done here, so it's big. But it's just about playing another game, getting an opportunity to showcase my talent, showcase the team's talent. It's just another game, but it is big, like on the grand scheme of things, to finally get to 8 wins after I haven't won 8 games here in 4 years now. So it is pretty big.
We'll take the next one from Sam McEwen from the Omaha World Herald.
Hey, Lewis, just curious, about two-thirds of the way through the season, you guys had a quarterback change. And I'm curious how that happened with the offense. Like, how did you guys adjust? And obviously Grayson and Thomas are different players, but there was, it was pretty surprising to have a different starter in the last month of the season. What was that experience like, and how have you seen Grayson adjust to now being kind of the guy?
I think the biggest thing is like not worrying about who's at quarterback because you can't control that. Whoever OB puts at quarterback is who he puts at quarterback. My job and like other people on the team, their job is to just do their job the best you can. So my job is to get open, catch the ball when it comes to me, and make plays. So the change was different because they are different quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, it's football, and I have a job to do that doesn't like it relies on the quarterback, but there's so many things I can do outside of the quarterback to play well.
How did you see Grayson kind of manage the leadership component of it when he's put in that situation, given the opportunity?
Well, Grayson, when he got here, he was ready. Like he came in poised. Like you could tell he played good high level football before. So it didn't really change when he got in there to be the starter. Like he didn't change his approach. He came in there, controlled the huddle, knew what he was doing. So the confidence he had in himself really like came together and showed everybody else to trust him, and he knew what he was doing.
We'll go back to Caitlin Urka from ESPN.
Hey, Louis, curious, do you have a baseball background at all? Did you grow up playing? And if so, like, how cool is that now? I know you got to do Fenway last year, but how cool is it to, again, get to just kind of live out those baseball memories, but on the football field side of this?
Yeah, I played baseball until like my freshman or sophomore year of high school. So baseball was always my second sport, so it's cool. But like you said, though, we did Fenway last year, Yankee Stadium this year. I'm glad we got to do it, but I'm next year I think I'm done with the baseball stadiums.
We'll take the next one from Dan Rubin.
Lewis, Nebraska has a top 20 defense. Just, you know, what do they offer to you? And not only that, but playing on grass instead of turf. Is there anything that's a little different in the way that you have to go about playing the receiver position when you're on natural grass versus a turf field?
I like grass more. It's easier on the knees when you're cutting and changing direction. So for that part, I like it. But for the Nebraska defense, it's just another opportunity to showcase my talent, showcase the team's talent. It's on national television, so it's going to be a good chance to show the world what BC football is. But it's just a good opportunity to have at the end of the year.
Again, a reminder, you can use the raise hand function to ask a question. Do we have any other questions for Lewis? Going once, going twice. Lewis, you're good. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.